Yo. Oh, my cable tangle. I'm going to leave this in. Because it's jank, but we ball. You ain't have to wait another two. They ain't have to wait another two. Hold on a second. They ain't have to wait. Hey, you know what's going on, man. I got my audio right here. I'm watching that like a hawk. So if you see me obsessively look over, you know what it is. I'm making sure this runs smooth because you know we have technical difficulties around here because we do it real. It's real. We don't this ain't no fluff. Oh, we get it right. No, we don't get it right around here. We human. What's good, y'all? You ain't had to wait 2 years for another episode. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's your boy. Look, I'm mad comfortable in front of the camera now. I'm like, hey, ma. I ain't nervous no more. I used to get in front of the camera be like, hi, guys. I make music. Nah, we here, man. We chilling, man. It's different now. It's different now. You already know how we do. You know what? It's tradition now. Gotta have a beverage with us, right? Because we chilling. So we got some tea. This is just tea. It's tea. I know y'all seen me getting lit the past couple episodes. But it's tea. We trying to live clean now. Making sure my voice, I'm going to have to put a compressor on this because I got too much dynamic range. I can feel it. But we got some, it's like, hold on. ASMR, nigga. I don't know what that is, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's peach tea, I guess. I don't know. It's your boy, Geeku. So you know what it is. Post something, smoke something. Cause what am I? I just grew up in the middle. Smoke something, drink something. We got him with your boy. Let me check the camera real quick while the intro rolls. It's looking good. Yeah, man. Let me look at this phone real quick one last time. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Just checking the phone, man. It's your boy. You know what that is. That's the new EP. That's the new EP right there. Psilly Flow. It came out on Exclusive Tunes Network, Electro Step Network. Super awesome. Sent it to him. He was like, yo, I like this. Let's release it. And I was like, that's the energy I like. I like that energy. Let's keep that energy up. It's honestly, it's a really dope EP. I enjoyed it. You know what? I would feel bad for not looking at the camera, but we chilling. We chilling right now. We just chilling. I'm chilling with my peoples. So we just gonna kick it. But it's a dope EP. I had fun making it. I wanted to get, it's getting crazy now. I'm just getting crazy with production. So I think this EP, I would say, would mark the change of sound a little bit. So from this EP forward, I'm really going to be just focused on making, I feel like for a while I would go into it thinking like, oh, I'm make some dubstep or I'm make some rhythm. But I find myself more so just loving like 140 as a BPM, like that range. And I guess it's because I have been making dubstep for so I'm trying not to touch the mic. So if you guys hear any mic rustling, that's completely on me. I'm gonna catch it now. I got some ADHD action going on or something. But I find I just enjoy making like 140 music, and I hate limiting myself, right? And so like I like to make everything, but I make dubstep, and I think since I've been making it so long, I've become fond of 140 or 70 BPM if you cut it in half, which I do sometimes. You get cool results. Try it sometime. But I just have fun with that BPM range more. So I've been just making stuff just 140. Stuff that I can mix in and out of other dubstep and rhythm with. And from this EP forward, I mean, that's really what you can expect from me. Is that, more crazier flows, being more risky with the stuff I do. I was so scared for so long to like I get in a pocket and I'd be like, ooh, this is a good pocket and people like this pocket. I'm scared to branch out of it. And then I just kind of stay there. But now I'm really experimenting with crazier sounds. I'm making more varied, just songs in general. I'm making a lot of crazy stuff that I want to talk about it, but I'm not. But I'm just making some crazier stuff, and I'm really having fun with producing again. And when I made this EP, it was just strictly that. It was straight up me just having fun producing again, and it was me being silly. So I called it Psilly Flow because I was just being silly with it. Like I was like, ooh, like you know, I have one song. It's Discretion. I think. Forgive me if I forget my own music. I'm so sorry. But Discretion. When I made Discretion, I like so. For my gamers out there, you know about how hard the Grand Theft Auto 4 loading screen goes. So it's like I was like, damn, I kind of want to freak that like the GTA 4 loading screen music. And I really didn't know how, so I just started like I was listening to it, and I was like, okay, I think I could do something. So I kind of went in the studio and like played around with drums and different like percussive sounds, and tried to really get almost a feel of like that Grand Theft Auto 4 loading screen music. So that was like my goal with that. And then with Silly, I called myself saying too much. So with Silly, I just wanted to go crazy. I just wanted to make something that I just thought was really ill. And I want to say I made the like synth flow first. And once I made that synth flow, I was like, oh, the rest is gonna the I just did the discretion flow. The Silly Flow is just put it down low. I just wanted to make something hard. That's why I did that one. I just wanted to make something hard. And the last song on the EP, which I forgot, because I forget my own music. Discretion, Silly, Click. That's the song. It's Click. And it's funny because that was one of the ones I had the most fun with. That one is just, again, listen, look, hey man, I just wanted to be silly and have some crazy flows. That's what I wanted. Guys, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sorry. I wish I could sit here and tell you guys that when I was a kid, I had a hamster and I fed my hamster a grape and it choked to death on the grape and it died. And the way it died, it just had a weird breathing pattern. And I thought that was sick. I was like, oh, it's breathing funny. I'm gonna flip that. And like now as an adult, I just remembered it. And so I made this song, contributed to my dead hamster that choked on the grape. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. Sometimes I just make music because I like making music. And that's what this EP is. I had fun making this music. I was inspired by the Grand Theft Auto 4 loading screen. I don't know what to tell you. That's the EP. It's fun. It's silly. It doesn't have to be so serious, guys. Why so serious? Why so? I'm talking. You know what? I'm going to take a sip. Because y'all heating me up. And I got to cool down. You see how cool I am now? It's different. It's a different man. I had fun with it. It was a good EP. And I got some more music coming out. That's right. Got this song called Kung Fu coming out. This one kind of has a bit more of a story to it. So, the song coming out, Kung Fu, it's inspired by Kung Fu. I sample Kill Bill in it. I'll go into it in the next episode, right? Can't blow the content on this one. I have an EP that like it's kind of done already. The songs are done. I'm going to do the art, and I'm not sure how I want to do it, but it's inspired by a certain person. I don't even want to spoil the joke, but I think it's funny. It's going to be like a parody thing, and that's just going to be another fun project. So I'm going to release that myself. I don't think it's going to come out on the label because I just want to do something silly with it because I like to have fun with music. Sometimes I make emotional stuff. Sometimes I have stuff that has an elaborate story, and sometimes I have really cool techniques that I use. I think one day I'm going to go into like breaking down some of my tracks and samples as some people have aggressively told me they want me to do. So Jordan, So Jordan, I'm gonna do it, bro. All right, because I know you watching, so I'm gonna do it, bro. All right. You're not the only one either. It's some people that's like, hey, you should do this and you should do that. And I said, all right, I'm gonna do it, and you better book me. You better support it. I'm gonna do it. So, we'll have some fun stuff coming out, but I'm so busy all the time, and that's the unfortunate truth, guys. Well, I'm gonna be real with you. I make dubstep, bro. I'm not exactly balling. That don't get you a spinning records deal, man. Make it dubstep, man. It hardly gets you booked for a show. But yeah, my day job is demanding. I do event production. For those of you who don't know what that is, I just tapped the mic. Sorry. I don't know if it picked it up. I'm gonna stop pointing it out. Y'all just gonna deal with it because we chilling. So I do event production. I don't know if I explained this before. Probably didn't. It's only been like 2 episodes. But what I do, if you don't know what event production is, pretty much what you see at a show, somebody has to set that up. Somebody has to tear it down. And that's my job. And sometimes it's my job to control all those lights or video or audio. And I try to get out of it as much as possible because I hate doing it. But that's my day job, man. I corporate events. It's not all music festivals and stuff. It's sometimes like some like car company will be like, we're debuting a brand new engine and we want a 10 outside and audio and this and that. And it's like, okay, all right, well, sure. And we set up a stage and everything, and they get up there for 30 minutes and they're like, this is our new engine. Isn't it cool? And it's like, yeah. And I'm just sitting back there like, so that's my job. And like, the thing with that, for those of you who don't understand why that's so time consuming, is I'm usually there sometimes 5 to 6 hours before the event starts, during the entire event, and 2 to 3 hours after it ends, because we have to get everything there. We have to set it up. We have to be there to make sure nothing breaks. And then we have to tear it all down and pack it back into the truck and take it back to the warehouse. So it's like I work days where literally I'll get up at 6 a.m., get to work by 7, set the event up. The event starts at like 2, 3, 4, runs all the way till 10 o'clock, and then tear it down. By the time we're done, it's midnight. By the time we get back to the warehouse and I get in my car and get home, it's 1:30 a.m. It's a whole day. I'm tired. I'm sleeping all day and I'm not doing anything crazy. So sip with me. You got to sip with me now. Don't just let me drink alone with your dry throat. Oh, every 5 minutes, head ass, because you ain't drinking nothing. You're thirsty. You gotta hydrate with me. That's your challenge today. You get you a cup of water and you gotta finish it before the video is over. It's kind of too late for that, but run it back and start over. But yeah, that's my day. Sometimes it's like that 3 to 4 days a week. Sometimes there's no events at all, and it's really, really slow at work, and I'm just coming home and enjoying my free time, that I'm not killing myself at work. And that's what I do, and that takes a lot of time. And if you're a person that's like, well, what about weekends? Well, wait till you find out what days people like to have events. It's pretty rough. Checking the camera. I'm checking the camera, ladies and gentlemen. Checking the camera. If you saw some yams, subscribe to my OnlyFans. I'm checking it. It's good. See, I'm paranoid now because last episode, stuff started falling apart. So now I'm like, I'm hyper aware. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Am I plugged in? Is the camera still rolling? Is it still rolling? Camera's still rolling. But yeah, that's what I do. Event production all day. It sucks. It's draining. It's exhausting. It's really hard to work a job that demanding and still be motivated to set up. It's exhausting to set up and tear down stuff until you're legitimately passing out and like fading out of consciousness. And then you got to come home and set up and tear down stuff to make content for people on the internet. It's hard work. I wish I could tell you it's easy, but no, it's really hard for me. I'm not looking for any sympathy, but please understand, like, if I'm not releasing music like crazy, or if I'm not uploading these videos every week, like I'm moist critical or something, or if I'm not at every single last event that every promoter in the Midwest throws because you have to show up to them to get booked, is like I'm sorry. I'm either at work or I'm tired and don't feel like working. And at the end of the day, music is work. And like, not like, you know how like people are like, well, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Yeah, that's true. And I love doing music and I love doing this, but it's work. It takes effort. It takes thought. It takes it takes buying a cheap microphone and sitting in an empty apartment with a cheap camera you got in high school stacked on top of 3 boxes and a chair to make content for people so they don't forget about you. That's what it takes. You know, it's exhausting. It's hard work. It's hard work. I'm kind of ranting and rambling and going on, but I mean, it is what it is. We just gabbing, right? We just talking. It's like I gotta keep reassuring myself so I don't feel it. But that's what it takes, man. It's what you gotta do. And it's hard work. It's not fun. It's work. That's what it is. It's work. That takes work. That takes effort. It takes time. You have to. You know. I don't have it as easy as a lot of people. Oh, here we go. All right. I might overlay sad violin music over this part, but anyway, it's not as easy for me as it may be for some people. You know, some people don't have to do what I'm doing. Some people don't have to have a weird janky camera with a bunch of stuff that I gotta check. I think it's still going. If it cuts out, I'll just put like looping images or something and you can just listen. But it takes a lot of hard work for me to make this happen, guys. This is grassroots for me. It's not as simple as other people have it. Some folks, they don't have to do this. They can just upload me. This is no knock on anyone's journey, and it's not even really a knock at all. It's just an observation. Like, I've seen people pick up Ableton and like 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, a year, 2 years later, it's just like they're making some pretty good music, and you know they're doing their thing. They're putting in the work. I'm not saying they're not working. Don't get me wrong, but then it's kind of like one day you just wake up and they post a screenshot and they're like, "Yo, look at all these big names that followed me last night," and it's like a gut punch. And I know you're not supposed to compare yourself, but that's the reality of it. I've been doing this for, in reality, a very long time. I started dabbling with the concept of creating music on a computer when I got my hands on a MacBook in like 2007, 8. I mean, I can't even think. I was in middle school. I got my hands on the MacBook and I discovered GarageBand, and I played around with loops in GarageBand, and I genuinely enjoyed that way more than playing GameCube. And anyone that owned a GameCube knows GameCube is goated. So it's I was like, yo, this is more fun than GameCube. I'm having fun. And I got an iPod Touch, if anyone remembers those things. And I would literally download freeware apps to loop just half-baked these weird just okay samples. And I would just check the camera. I would just I don't have a light. I wish I had a light indicator front facing to show me that it's recording. My hoodie trying to roll up, show the gut for the hood, but I'm not gonna let it happen. I'll crop this video if I have to. I used to get apps and stuff to compile sounds, I guess. I don't want to say produce music, but I will say I was compiling sounds. I was manipulating audio. And I used to do that a lot. And I remember I would always want to go to Guitar Center because they would have a machine, which I now own for that reason, set up. And I used to go over and hit the pads and hit the buttons and have so much fun. And just my entire life growing up, I have always enjoyed playing with sounds and music. And when I graduated from high school, I didn't really have a plan in life. And I had an existential crisis. I sat in my room and I like realized like, oh my God, this is it. I finished the tutorial and I have nothing for the full game. And in that moment, I said, well, what do I like to do? And then I tried a bunch of different things and gave up game development. I tried throwing like video game tournaments. I tried all kinds of stuff that I thought I would like. And then the one thing that I landed on music again. I said, I used to always make music and I go to shows and I'm now learning DJing. And so I go, you know what? I don't need anything else for this. I could literally purchase really expensive equipment, with money I didn't have as an 18-year-old guy. So I got my hands on some software. I said, this is all I need. I could just do this in my room and make something of it. And that's how it started, guys. Really. I like, so, when people ask me how long I've been doing this, I always give varied answers. So like, I could say, hey, I've been doing this for at least damn near 20 years because I've been playing with GarageBand as like a little single digit kid. Or like I sometimes could tell people like, yeah, since I started like in high school trying to sound like Skrillex. So then that would put me at like maybe 13 years. Or I could say, yo, when I started getting serious with it after high school, which would put me at like 10 years. But usually I didn't really take it that serious until like 2015, I would say. I started to take it serious. So, I mean, if you want to do the math, I'm not good at math. That's you do the math on that, and that's how many years it's been. Eight. We're in 2023, 8 years. So sometimes I just be like, yeah, I've only been doing it for 8 years because that's when I started like taking it serious and like getting a brand together and all of that. So, I don't know, man. Like it's been a journey, and I've been trying really hard for 8 years, but I've been creating for probably close to 20. But like busting ass every day for 8 years, and like I still have to set up a camera and talk to people is like a gut punch when you see people that's been trying a little bit for a couple of years and they just blow up. And there's nobody to blame for that. And I don't think necessarily that's indicative of my ability or my effort. You know what I mean? That's just sometimes how the dice rolls, man. Like sometimes your first song will just blow up and like you don't have to worry about anything. And sometimes you make 1,000 songs and none of them hit and you just die forgotten. It's real. And we're going to sip on that because that's heavy, but it's real. And around here, we keep it real. We keep it honest. It's jank, but it's real. I say all that to say this, and I'll take a page out of my man BBX's book because he kind of uploaded a video and it inspired me a little bit because he said some real words, some words that I feel like I also need to say to people who love and appreciate what I do. And, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is this music, everything I have, and I have so much, I've already gotten so far with this, and I'm very thankful for where I am. I mean, this is where I'm sitting right now. Like if I could go back in time and just be like, hey, bro, just want you to know, I know you feel like giving up right now, but you just started, and this is what your stew is going to look like, and you're going to bust ass and make this possible. Like, it is going to look crazy. Like, that version of me would be like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, I mean, I got big dreams, and I've been accomplishing them, and it's all thanks to you guys. If you are watching this video, if you're hearing these words, and they mean anything to you, like, thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm going to call it what it is. This is my life support. Not because I need it, but because I want it so bad that I can't live without it. Like, I love music. I love creating music. And really, I just love creation. Even like these videos that I do, there's a part of me that enjoys putting it out and watching people enjoy it. You know what I mean? And so many people enjoy it. I mean, the way that since the first episode dropped, the way people have demanded more out of me is bizarre. Because I've always been the weird kid in the back of the class. Nobody ever gave a damn about if I showed up or not. And that's just some real honest facts right there. And that's who I was. And that's who I am. But like, I don't have to feel that way anymore, because people like you are watching this video and like, you care about what I'm doing, and you also appreciate my time and effort that I put into my art the way that like I appreciate it. You guys, we're on the same level of appreciation with my art, I feel like, especially if you're watching me talk for 30 minutes. That's insane. You guys are the real ones. And you know, I go to work every day and I report to my boss, and all I could think is like, I'm tired of having a boss. But like, what I realize is like, when I do this music stuff, like I don't just get one boss, I get multiple. You know, I have over 1,000 bosses on SoundCloud and 1,000 on Facebook. Like, I have so many, and it's all you guys. Like, you all are in charge of this journey. You guys are driving the vehicle. I'm just, you know, the creator of it. You know, I make this music and I put it out there, and you guys take it somewhere and you like it and you enjoy it and you want more and you demand more. And I would love to give you guys more. And I have so much more music stacked and ready to go. Like, I'm locked and loaded for this shit. I already dropped the free download. Oh my God, I didn't even talk about that. I remix Hard Knock Life. What I need from you guys now, right? I've spent years and years of my life, I feel like I've given art to the world, and I feel like I'm terrified to ask for the energy to come back to me that I've put out. And I feel like I've put out so much art and just energy, and I've helped a lot of people and talked to a lot of people, and it's, I mean, you could probably ask anybody. Like, a lot of people have come to me in their life when they've been at lows, and I've helped them through it. And in my eyes, like, I think that's cool, and I'm putting that energy out there in hopes that one day it'll come back. And I feel like sometimes you have to put out the energy for energy to come back. You got to put out boomerang energy, right? Like, if you just give and you put out the energy of giving and you don't expect to receive, then you probably never will. And I think as long as you don't receive too much and slip into greed, it's okay. Everything in moderation is okay. So this is me putting the energy out there to you guys. It's like, I need your help. I need your help now more than ever to shout my name out to the heavens. Let promoters know about me. Let friends know about me. Go to Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes. I'm on it all, dude. You could find my sounds in TikTok. I'm in Instagram stories. I'm everywhere. I need you guys to shout my name to the heavens, because like BBX said, he was like, people see what I'm doing and they think I got it, but the truth is I don't. If you like what I'm doing, if you love the music, if you love, you know, the videos, the content, the memes, even me just getting on internet saying silly things on Twitter and Instagram. I'm on Threads now. I'm on everything. If you like that from me, you know, shout it to the heavens, share it with the world. The more people who know about me, the more I can keep giving, you know? And I feel like when you give too much energy and you don't receive enough, you burn out. And I don't want to burn out. I would hope if you enjoy what I'm creating and you want more, that you would do what you can to help water this garden so we can all eat from it. I need y'all to let these artists know I'm out here. I need y'all to let these DJs, producers, whatever know I'm out here. I need y'all to let the promoters know I'm out here. Let the labels know I'm out here. Let your mama know I'm out here. Let your papa know I'm out here. There's some folks out there that's watching. I need y'all to come to the rail. That's what I need everybody to do for me right now. If you love me and you love what I'm doing, I need you to come to the rail, come to the front. Show these people that I'm out here. Show these people that I'm working. So tell somebody about me. If you are one of them lurkers, that's right. I know you out there. I know you lurking. I know you lurking. If you a lurker, I need you to come out them shadows, bro. I need you to show some love. I need you to show this world that I'm cooking. You know, if you like what I'm doing, if you don't like what I'm doing, don't worry about it. Because I don't want nobody to support me that don't like what I'm doing. I don't want nobody at my shows hating. I don't want nobody on my social media hating. But if you like what I'm doing and you support me and you really want me to keep doing what I'm doing, let's stop lurking. I'm not going to steal from your plate. Your fans still going to like you. You could work with me. Yo, there's some folks out there that's been, oh, whoop-de-whoop, I'm going to help you out. We gon' and they ain't really showing up for your boy. So you lurkers, stop lurking. And everybody that's making noise, keep getting louder. Because the time for sleeping is over. Y'all done rested enough. You done got your REM stage 4. Thank y'all for watching. If you tuned in, if you clicked on the video, if you made it this far, you know what? If you made it this far, I need you to say peach iced tea or something. And there's some peach iced tea or something. So if you made it this far, put peach iced tea or something in the comments. Don't even explain it. Just put, you know, like if you like, yo, this is a sick episode. Oh yeah, peach iced tea or something. Like, let me know. Let me know you got this far, bro. Let me know. All right. We gonna knock it. Thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe. I love you guys. Seriously, I do. And I told y'all not gonna have to wait 2 years, 3 years for another episode. I'm gonna be on it now. I'm on it now.